Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while and we're finally back with the second season. No, I think if I'm right it's even the fifth season of the GPL GT Sport Racing Series. This is Division 1. We split up in two divisions because we had a lot of drivers who wanted to sign up. We have a lot of new faces in Division 1 as well. Everyone needed to set a certain qualifier time and a 20-minute qualifying session to show in which division they will belong to. And there are 11 people here now. I think some couldn't make it. But we have HRC, Alex, we have Boris, well known. We have Mamba Strike, who is new. Iggy, a well-known person in this league. WRT, Felipe F.A., who is stuck in the pits. 1 second. Who is stuck in the pits. We have the Slim Jesus, as well as ARC Kofi, NRT Scub Jr., also well known, and we have NRC Manchetti. I don't know why anyone is leaving. Alright, as the first person is now coming onto the straight to take the first of NRC Vital Brutal, who is also new to this series. He comes across the line now to go on the first flying lap, who is followed by Alex and his teammate Kofi. Then Boris in the Aston Martin, followed by Scub in the Lexus, followed by Slim Jesus in the Viper, followed by two Jaguars. No, Viper and well-known Mr. Mount, Slow Boy, Don't Fire Me, Please Balls, and at last Manchetti. So the Brutal's coming through the long hairpin, trying to run on the curbs. Take his as much speed through there. Coming up to the chicane now. Very tricky chicane to get right. If you miss it, you do miss it very badly. Nice lines there. As Felipe is back now. Through the quick chicane part again. Into the final sector. Long left-hander. Coming into the final corner. A lot of people take different lines here. It's what you prefer, what is the quickest. Coming out, taking a lot of speed. A lot of wheel spin at the end there. Usually that happens a lot. As NRC Vital Brutal is now coming up to the start-finish straight. For the first time, we said it's a 136.3. Alex and Kofi now. A 136.4 and a 136.2. Scub is in 4th with a 136.9. Slimgy's at 136.9. Mamba has a 137.4. Mr. Mud is a 138.2. There's a little bit of contact between Scub and Boris there. As Manchetti said a 136.1. The top. We have a look. The top 8 within a second of each other. Manchetti looking very strong. Let's see if we can improve in the first sector here again. Oh, he is behind a bit. Let's see what Kofi can do. Kofi having now taken the lead over his teammate. It seems they have a little bit of a tactic going, which I don't know if it's allowed to tow each other. I don't know. Nick, that's your problem, not mine. So we're having a look at Iggy now in the pink Jaguar. Interesting choice, the Jaguar as well. It can be a very good car on some tracks, but it can also be quite a pain to drive sometimes. As Vital Brutal has improved on his time, who is now in P1. Kofi and Halex have not improved. Iggy has improved. His bomb strike is also improved. His Mr. Mount is also improved. Nick in P9, Mamba in P10. Not that far off the pace. Still some pace is missing here. And hello to everyone watching. We are finally back. I am finally, for once, in good health. Having sounded like Squidward for over four weeks or a month. Due to having a broken nose. This Vital Brutal is in the final sector again. Can he improve in his time last time? He did set the fastest lap by over about 6/100ths of a second. Can he improve? He can certainly improve. He has a 1:35.971. That's a very quick time from Manchetti there. Vital Brutal as Alex and Kofi start to switch around again. As Scope has improved, as Boris has also improved again. As Mamba Strike has also improved. Manchetti has also improved. He is slowly closing in on his own teammate. As Mr. Mount has not improved. Look at that, 0.013 seconds. And also hello to the 6 viewers we have now. lap. The top 8 still within a second of each other. And then even the top 3, or top 4, and the top 3 is even within a tenth of a second. So we have less than 2 minutes of qualifying left. So Scott will at least get another. Scott, oh my god, sorry. Vidal is at least getting another 2 laps in. He does not improve. Does Helix improve by any chance? He does by 35 thousandths of a second. As Kofi does not improve. Look at that. The top 3 within 35 thousandths of a second. As Iggy has improved, as Mamba has now gone also into the 36. So the top 9 is now within a second. Let's see if we can make it the top 10 within a second. Mr. Mountain not looking the strongest he ever is right now. Maybe he can improve on his last lap. Let's have a look at Vital Brutal again. Vital Brutal. If he is quick enough, he still has another lap to go. He has. Can he improve? Maybe on his last lap. This is his penultimate lap. He does improve again. 1:35.953. Is Machete going to be able to improve? This is Machete's last lap. There's a lot of people come over the finish as Boris has improved to 1:36.6. Can Manchetti do it somehow? He does! Oh, Manchetti takes it! By over a tenth of a second! As Mr. Mount has improved to 1:37.034. Well done to Manchetti taking it on the last lap, on the last moment, but Vital Brutus still has another lap. The top 9, just over a second. Can Vital Brutus still improve and take that first spot here? A lot of pressure on him now. Ooh, no, he has 3 seconds. I think he has made a mistake. Maybe we can see that back somehow. No, we cannot. So it's pole position for Manchetti here. Well done to him. That was very, very quick. As the top 3 separate just over a tenth. As the top 8 separate just under a tenth. And the total gap is 1.183 seconds. That is not a lot. That is very, very close. Everything can happen here. The qualifier has ended. Here are the final standings. So we're now going on to race 1. As we're missing 1 person, I see, as we have Manchetti, followed by Bruto, followed by Helix, followed by Iggy, by Kofi, Boris, Scub, Mamba, Slim Jesus, and Mr. Mount. Everyone is leaving, indeed. That is to do. Everyone leave the track, please. Exactly, so we now have Felipe in as well. I think manual adjustments are being made. and I'll wait for everyone to get on track. Everyone now is on track. Oh, his Vital is doing a bit of a drifty drift there. Very interesting livery. Save the Night, Nexus and Jägermeister. As the finals now beginning. It's race time. It's a GPL S551 Division 1 Grand Prix. As we on first position we have Manchetti, followed by Brutal. Third we have Alex, fourth Iggy, fifth Kofi, sixth Boris, seventh Scub, eighth Mamba, ninth Slim Jesus, 10 Mr. Mount, and 11th Felipe. As we have long lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's lights out and away we go. As Vital is away very well, it looks like. Oh, as Alex had a very good start in the Corvette there, followed by Iggy. Iggy now in second. Coming into the first quarter, going 3 wide, nearly 4 wide. Oh, and a lot of hitting going on. As Iggy is spun, oh, carnage has happened. Kofi is spun. And Mamba comes out first in this whole debacle, followed by Felipe, who came from last. Now in second position, Mr. Mount. Now up to third position from 10th. Arc. Halex coming out decently well out of that. Scub now there. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a replay on the start there. It is unfortunately too late already. Let's get back to where we were. Mamba now leading, followed by Felipe, followed by Mr. Mount, followed by Halex, followed by Scub, Slim Jesus, Vital, Brutal, Boris, Iggy and Manchetti. And last Kofi, who got the biggest hit out of all of them, is just separated the field very well. As Felipe is now looking for an attack, maybe on the back on the final straight on Mamba. As Alex is also looking to strike on Mr. Mount, maybe Mr. Mount also striking on Felipe. As Vital Brutal didn't have a shambles of the start, as everyone is still close together. As Kofi needs to find the pace to close up. Mamba strike now the first to lead the first lap. Mr. Mount Ryan on his gearbox, but that Viper has a lot of straight line speed. The Lexus is looking to not catch up too much. Now he is now. Look at that train as Vital, Brutal and Scub, I think, are side by side. As they're going into the first corner. Oh, Mr. Mount sent it. Oh, he nearly goes wide. He keeps it on the track. Oh, and he loses a few positions, but Felipe comes out on top. Now Alex is on top, but Felipe has the inside line. He slots back in. Mamba strike now down to third, followed by Scott. Mr. Mount now in fifth. Slim Jesus, what can he do? Boris right on his tail in the Aston Martin V12. As I think that was Manchetti has a 5/10 penalty. Kofi not looking very strong now. Caught out a bit as Iggy's. Oh, as Boris goes around the outside, defending from Brutal. Oh, as the two NRG guys are going at it. Scub and Mr. Mount. As Mr. Mount goes around the inside of Scub. Well done, the move by Mr. Mount here to go on the inside of the chicane on his own teammate. Alex now leading 5/10 of a second. Look at that train that's going on there. People are hungry. We have well over 20 minutes left. Who's going to win the first race of this season? As Felipe is out of slipstream range, but look at that, Mr. Mount is within slipstream range of Mamba. Looking at he's pulling away out on Scub. Riders gearbox with the Viper is very quick on the straight. Can he outbrake him maybe? On the inside, he's still there, touching a little bit. Who has the better exit? Mamba does seem to have the better exit. There's a bit of shambles going on at the back there. Slim Jesus is still in 6th now, but followed by Boris. Vital Brutal now closing in as well, but Manchetti is also there, same for Iggy. As Kofi has fallen 2 seconds behind here. Can he climb back up the ladder again? Alex now comfortably leading with 1.5 seconds. Felipe had a great start from last place on the grid as Mr. Mount is coming back on his teammate again. Oh no, sorry, other way around. His teammate is coming back on him. Scub on the inside. Is he gonna pull the same move his teammate did 1 lap before that? He does go wide a little bit. Mr. Mount trying to cut back in on him, but he can't. Beautiful defending there. Look at that train that is going on behind there. Brutal. Slim Jesus. Oh, look at that. Boris is going on the inside of Manchetti. Very well done from him there in the Aston Martin. Alex comfortably leading anyway. It's Mamba is within striking distance of Felipe. Yes, indeed, it is Slim Jesus. Look at that as Mr. Mount and his teammate Scub are going at it again. Look at the straight line speed that thing has. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh. I don't know what happened there. Scub is lagging a lot right now. Look at the train that's going on. He's gone wide. I don't know what's happening. I might just let him go for a bit. Scub is indeed left the room, I think through a disconnect, which is very unfortunate, which leaves Felipe in 3rd, Brutal in 4th, followed by Mr. Mount in 5th. Slim Jesus is now in 6th, Boris in 7th, Manchetti in 8th, Iggy in 9th, and Kofi in 10th. Kofi slowly catching up to the pack now. Alex comfortably leading, 2.3 second gap. Mamba, can he keep behind from Felipe and basically everyone behind him? Manchetti has overtaken Boris again. As Iggy is now within striking distance, maybe both of them even. Because Jaguar has a lot of straight line speed. Oh, as I see, Felipe is maybe going on a scent here. Mr. Mount trying to break the slipstream. Oh, as Felipe brakes very late. Can he get the car stopped? It goes a bit wide. Mamba goes for the cutback, which seems to be working. But Felipe does have the inside line here. And he outbrakes him beautifully. Oh, as Brutal also had a look. Beautiful move from Felipe there. Very well done, as Vital Brutal is now going very hard on him. As Mamba does have a 5/10 penalty. Brutal on the inside on the cutback. Beautiful move from Brutal there to take 3rd place. Can Mr. Mount strike on the... never mind, my English. Oh, what a send from Boris there. He makes contact with Slim Jesus and Manchetti. As he gives back the place. Oh no, he does gain 1 position and Iggy's now following. Iggy very close. Oh, as they make a bit of contact, a bit of door bashing. Racing is rubbing. Look at that. Felipe in 2nd, followed by Mamba, followed by Mr. Mount. Mr. Mount very close there. Can he get within slipstream? He is within slipstream range, but everyone ahead of him is also in the slipstream, which doesn't give him the best of help around here. He indeed is losing time, as Manchetti is side by side with Boris as he overtakes Boris. Very nice move, very good defending as Iggy's trying to follow. On the cutback again. Indeed, Hayden, indeed. There's a very good race going on right now. Helix is comfortably leading, but the battle for the last 2 places on the podium is still on. There are 4 cars, maybe 5 or 6 cars fighting for the podium. Boris furiously defending from Iggy there. Iggy maybe getting a bit frustrated trying to get past. As Manchetti is having a look on Jesus. He does go on the inside. Manchetti looked very strong through here in qualifying. Goes on the outside, stays on the inside. Still side by side for the next part here. Manchetti still has the inside. Is someone going to give way? No. Manchetti maybe going for the cutback, but he has to slot back in. Beautiful defending from Slim Jesus there. Very well done. As Vital Brutal has gone past Felipe, I just noticed. I'm very sorry. As everyone is trying to slipstream Felipe here. Oh yeah, they're going into the pits, yeah. Mandatory pit stops for the first race. These people are running on very low fuel, but the Mazda does have... that's not a Mazda, that's a Toyota. The Toyota has a smaller engine. As Manchetti goes past Slim Jesus, finally. The move he's been looking for a while now. So everyone has gone into the pits, onto the medium. You have to either go on the mediums or on the softs this race. Which, in one tire compound change, has to be mandatory. So Mr. Mount comes out behind Mamba Strike. Boris is in 8th. Felipe in 9th. Kofi in 10th. Kofi still hasn't made his pit stop, I think? Or he has. He has had a very quick pit stop. Let me look up all race info. See who's had a pit stop. It looks like... No, Kofi still hasn't pitted. Helix is in first, going into the pits now. Vital Brutal in second. Also hasn't pitted. Manchetti hasn't pitted. Jesus hasn't pitted. Iggy hasn't pitted. Mamba has pitted. Mr. Mount has pitted, as well as Boris, I think. Some people look very low on fuel, but I don't think they have to refuel. Or people have forgotten to refuel, or my thing is not updated. It's okay. Helix comfortably in the lead still, as Slim Jesus has gone into the pits. This could be bad because the guys behind were quicker on those new tires. Right away, where is he going to come out? He comes up behind Mr. Mount. That's not ideal. He comes up behind Kofi as well. And behind Boris. And ahead of Iggy. But I have a slight feeling, not to start anything, that not everyone is on the right tires they are meant to be on. I don't know if Kofi has started on the mediums and stayed on the mediums, or else this is not allowed. I have my suspicions, but I could be very wrong. Helix looking very slidey there. 12 minutes to go. Vital Brutal is in second, who also still has not gone through a pit stop. As Mr. Mount and Kofi are going at it.
goes ahead of Kofi. He goes very wide there, which is not ideal.
penalty now as the top 3 are into the pits. Helix is out of the pits on the mediums. Brutal is out of the pits on the mediums. Vital Brutal's out of the pits on the mediums. There they come. Oh, Machete's right under attack. Machete having close at the time. Great, now in 3rd position. Kofi now in 4th, fighting with Machete. Machete has the inside line. Zimji's now in 5th, followed by Mr. Mount, followed by Mamba, who is followed by Boris, followed by Iggy, and followed by Felipe, who doesn't have to seem to be looking the best time here, having gone into the top 3 for most of the race, but now falling behind. So Helix is still comfortably leading. The fastest, Kofi having a fast of 1:36.808. You're going at it right now. Kofi on the inside. Does he make the move stick? Yes, he does. Sorry. Kofi now in P3, Helix, followed by Vital, followed by Kofi, followed by Machete, followed by Slim Jesus, followed by Mr. Manus, followed by Boris, followed by Mamba, followed by Iggy, and in 10th we have Felipe. Less than 10 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go. We are nearing the end of this race. Before we will go on to the sprint race, which is reverse grid, I may add. Vital in 2nd, having a good gap over Kofi here. Kofi in 3rd. Machete in 4th, Limji's in 5th, followed by Mr. Man in 6th, who has a 1.2 second penalty. Come on, Nick. 7th we have Boris, in 8th we have Mamba, in 9th Iggy, followed by Felipe. Bit of a scrap going on here. For what looks like to be 6th position. Iggy's looking to strike on Mamba here. Look at that, a 3-car train. As Iggy's looking to pass the Viper here. As it's 3 wide into the first corner. Who's coming out on top? It looks to be Boris. But still side by side. Mr. Mount is in 9th. What has happened here? Did he spin? Oh no, he slowed down to get rid of his penalty there. Mr. Mount now in 9th, Boris in 6th. Both have a second penalty, Iggy and Boris. Which could be very important in the closing stages of this race. As Manchetti's now close up to Kofi again. Is Kofi's tire wear already kicking in? Due to Manchetti being on the mediums, Kofi being on the softs. Manchetti in Kofi slipstream right now. Can he do something? He gets closer and closer. Moving out of the slipstream side by side right now. He is ahead. As he brakes way too late and he goes wide. But he does have the better exit. Ooh, a bit loose there. Still behind Manchetti. Slim in P5. Pretty much loose from everyone. As Mamba and Boris are clearing their penalty. I think that is the standard penalty clearing part of the track. I don't know if that's on. They didn't lose too much in the fight. Iggy in P10, Felipe in P9, Mr. Mount in P8. Boris in P7, Mamba in P6. Iggy's in P5, Manchetti and Kofi 4th and 3rd. As Vital is in 2nd and Alex in 3rd. June back in this battle here, which is very close for the 3rd position. A little bit of a touch there. Kofi defending from Manchetti. Scub is finally back. Good to have you back, Scub. Yes, look, they're moving to the inside. Manchetti looking for a spot to get past. Who brakes later? Oh, as Kofi outbrakes himself a bit, but he manages to stop the car pretty much good there. Manchetti still behind. So we have about 2 laps to go. Oh, very loose there. Caught the snap very well. If the rest of the pack seems to have... Oh no, never mind. They didn't seem to have settled down as Mamba is under attack from Boris. I'm sorry. Right here on the inside. Door rubbing. Boris on the outside goes a bit on the grass there as Mamba breaks himself a bit. And Boris goes for the cutback. Very good cutback from Boris there. Very well done move there. As Manchetti has lost a bit of ground to Kofi, but what can happen on the straight here? Mr. Mount being chased by Felipe and Iggy. Manchetti coming out of the final corner. 2 more laps to go. gap closing. Kofi riding up against the wall. Manchetti going to the outside again, a bit of wheel touching there. Manchetti going as much to the outside as he can. Oh, and it touched doors. That could have cost him a lot of time. Alex now in first on his penultimate lap as well as for Brutal on his penultimate lap. Kofi still trying to defend from Manchetti. Kofi's timer is starting to really kick in now as he's on the softs. Slim Jesus in P5, very good result for him. It feels like that. Boris in 6th, as Mr. Bout is still defending from Iggy and Felipe there. Oh, as he comes out a bit loose there. Catches it perfect. Oh, as Felipe had a big snap over there. See if we can catch that. Comes out of the corner here. And the back end snaps out of him very quickly. As we catch back in. Oh, Manchetti. Manchetti is past Kofi. See if we can get that back on replay. Manchetti's right on his gearbox, looking to the inside, and gets the move done beautifully there from Manchetti on the penultimate lap. They are coming down the straight now. Manchetti has finished, as well as Kofi has. Manchetti's finished P3, Slim Jesus finished P5, Boris P6, Mamba P7. Oh, but look at that, Mr. Mount Iggy, and it's Mr. Mount just about. As Felipe finishes 10th. As we wait for Alex and Vital Brutal to finish this race in P1 and P2 respectively. Alex looked strong from the start. At the carnage at the start there, he came up very quickly and took the lead and capitalized on that right away. 1 second. Sorry, I am back. I got a call for a second there. As you see there in the final race, it's a 15-minute sprint race. As Y is this new? Oh, I think the sprint race is in GT4 cars now. back on track. No, we're missing one person. Who are we missing? We have everyone. And the second race apparently now is a GT4 race, which I didn't know. Welcome to the new ideas of GPL, people. I think it's quite a good idea, actually. It looks very weird after I've just seen GT3 cars race around. I'm so gonna get fired. Oh, what was that? Oh. As we're on to the final, it says Felipe now starts in first, followed by Iggy, followed by Mr. Man, followed by Mamba, followed by Boris, followed by Slim, followed by Goofy, followed by Machete, followed by Brutal, Alex, and in last we have Scub because he disconnected in the first race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. It's 5 lights and away we go. Felipe is looking to have a good start on Iggy here. It's a very good start. Alex is looking very strong on the start. Mr. Mountain is now also looking very strong in the old Mercedes SLS AMG GT4. It looks way slower. Oh, there's a lot is going on in the background, which I can't really see. As they're going nearly 3 wide in the back there. I'll go to Brutal and Machete there. One still very, very close. GT4 cars, one of the closest cars in the whole game. So there's going to be some tight racing here. As Felipe goes a bit wide there, Iggy close behind. Iggy in the slipstream. Oh, look at that! As Mr. Mount is under attack by 3 cars as they go 3 wide into the chicane. Oh, and they touch. Good awareness from everyone there. As Mamba, ooh, Mamba gets a snap of oversteer there. There's a lot of people coming out of the chicane side by side. Let's see if we can get a replay on the chicane behind there. Look at that. Scub side by side, Boris side by side. Then they make contact, go nearly 3 wide. And then Machete also has a look on the outside. Boris is now in last. Felipe, followed by Iggy, followed by Mr. Mount, but Alex is looking very, very close behind Mr. Mount. That prevent, of course, being very quick on the straights. Yes, Alex is on the inside now. Not a lot of defending from Mr. Mount. As I hear a car go wide, indeed, as Felipe's gone wide. Oh, Mr. Mount and Iggy touch. They touch again. As he slots in behind. Felipe still in first somehow. Mr. Mount is losing his place to Alex. Can Alex win a double header here? Mr. Mount on the outside of Iggy. Oh, as he nearly pushes Mr. Mount off the track. Mamba in 5th, followed by Scub, followed by Brutal, followed by Kofi, followed by Boris, followed by Manchetti, and then last we have Jesus. Felipe in 1st. I see someone side by side. They're all slotted back behind each other now. Fighter Brutal having a bit of a look there. As Boris is overtaken Kofi again and Manchetti. Some good racing going on here. Look at that. Everyone's still very much close. As Felipe has pulled out of slipstream range. No, he has not. Just about not. But there it is. Oh no, there it isn't. Oh, there it is. Can he close on that? Lexus is very, very strong on the straight. He's now back into the slipstream. Look at that gap closing. This is right what Harlex needs to keep Iggy behind him as well as Mr. Mount. But look at that. 3 wide, Mamba, Vito and Scub into the first corner. Who comes out? Mamba is now in 7th. Oh, and he gets punted by his own teammate. He just got absolutely destroyed by his own teammate. Let's see what happened there. Slim Jesus trying to overtake Manchetti. And he absolutely misjudges his braking point. I don't know what he's doing. What was that? Alright, that was maybe intentional, maybe not. As Harlex is trying to look for a move on Felipe for the double header. As Harlex is around the outside, but he gets pushed away. Beautiful defending by Felipe, but look at that. Vital Brutal was having a look at Mr. Mount as he's overtaken Iggy now. Scub now in 6th. Around the outside of Iggy. Very, very wide. A bit too wide to be exact. Look at that. Alex is attacking Felipe very, very hard now. Mr. Mount is behind, followed by Brutal. Alex closing up slowly but surely. Look at that, Mr. Mount nearly running against the wall. Look at Alex, look at the Corvette. Can he outbrake him? Can he? Ooh, as they nearly touch. Alex has a great exit there as he's now into 1st. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Very close action, but Alex has the inside advantage here. And he gets the move done. He's now leading his 2nd race. Mr. Mount still in 3rd, but fighting with Brutal. Can Brutal make it a double podium as well? Mr. Mount now down in 4th as Brutal makes a beautiful move to overtake him there. And Scub is in 7th, who has overtaken Boris, who has Iggy behind it, and Mamba and Slim. Very Slim looks like he has retired from the race. Alex now comfortably leading in 1st. Followed by Felipe, followed by Brutal, followed by Mr. Mount, who's followed by Kofi, who is followed by Manchetti, who is followed by Boris, Scub, Iggy, Mamba, and I think an unfortunate retirement for Slim Jesus. Alex now slowly but surely pulling a gap in that Arc Corvette. Slim, what happened, man? What happened? I see you're in chat right now. Explain. Alex now under attack from Felipe. Slowly but surely, but that Lexus is very good. Gonna say it was Mr. Mount is moving over. Who has a 1.5 second penalty. Nick, you look like CD. Come on, man. Alex still leading, but in a 3-car train here. Mr. Mount is in the penalty zone. now in 4th, followed by Machete, followed by Mr. Mount, who has dropped 2 positions due to his penalty. Felipe and Vital Brutal are going at it, as Brutal makes the move done on the inside there. Beautiful move from him there. We have 7 minutes to go. Look at that, there's something going on for 4th place. Machete is looking, but pulls back behind Kofi just to be safe. It looks like Brutal's pulled a little bit of a gap on Felipe there. The Toyota's still looking very strong, as well as the Corvettes. The only thing breaking what looks to be almost the same exact podium like last time is Felipe, who is breaking them up. Alex under attack from Vital now, as both of the Corvettes are under the attacks from the Toyotas. They're both under attack. Mamba has left the room, unfortunately. Oh no, wait, that means... yeah, that means he's gone. Alex on the inside still. Brutal on the outside. Machete is gonna head off Kofi. Oh! As Felipe had a big snap there. Let's see if we can catch back a bit on that slight overtaking move into the first corner. Kofi didn't defend much, and he just gets past smoothly. Felipe has a penalty now. Alex and Vital Brute are going at it. Vital Brute can't seem to keep the car at. Oh, as they nearly touch. Kofi now back ahead of Machete again. So look at that front Vital head there. On the outside. Let's see what they do on the inside. Oh, as he goes a bit wide, that means Machete can go by in P4. Machete having now overtaken him. As Boris now to P6, Iggy in P7, Mr. Mount in P8, Scup in P9, and Slim Jesus in 10th. Vital under attack from Alex again. Well, Slim, it's better that you maybe took out your own teammate, because if it was someone else, you would have maybe had a bigger problem. Alex under attack from the Corvette now. Is Machete's trying to get a move on the Lexus. Look at the Corvette there as well, as Alex is on the inside again. As Vital still on the outside is Kofi. As Machete failed his move miserably there, it looks like. Look at Machete here. Did he overshoot the corner? Oh, he's made contact, which pushed him wide a bit, which allowed Kofi to get back on him. Machete in 4th. Felipe now in 5th. He's been overtaken probably due to his penalties. As Vital Brutal and Alex are still at it. Let's have a look there. As Iggy and Mr. Mount and Scope are pretty much almost in free air. Felipe trying to stay with the pack, as Boris is also closing up. Iggy also closing up now. Vital still ahead with 3 minutes to go. About 2 laps. Oh, so Alex had a bit of an oversteer there. Kofi now in 3rd, Machete in 4th. It's again, can it be a 2 Toyota, or is it going to be a 2 Corvette podium? Felipe, followed by Boris, followed by Iggy, Mr. Mount behind them, Scuff behind them, and Slim in the pits. Vital has seen to pull a little bit of a gap on Alex here. Kofi in third, Manchetti in fourth, trying to maybe fight in the closing stages of this race on the penultimate lap. As I think there's something going on for P5 now. Yes, indeed, as Boris is looking for a gap to get past. Very well defending from Felipe there. Boris trying to find a place to get past Iggy as well. Look at that. A lot of fighting over there. Is Manchetti gonna have another look on Kofi? It looks like he is not. He's waiting for the straight maybe. Boris also still looking to find a place to get by. He can't seem to find one. Feitzel leading, followed by Alex, followed by Kofi in third, followed by Manchetti, followed by Felipe, Boris, Iggy, Mr. Mount, Scott, and Slim. Look at that, Manchetti is very close. Trying to catch up with the cockpit, maybe go for a lunge into the first corner. Because this is the final lap they will be going on. For some I think it will be, in fact. No, for no one, for everyone this will be the final lap. Look at Kofi there. As I think Boris, yes, Boris has gone past. They made a little bit of contact. Mr. Mount goes wide there. We'll get a quick replay on that. Round the outside. Goes for the cutback. Very well cut back from Boris there. Down P5. Kofi. Very hard. Very, very rough defending. Is Manchetti's on the inside for the podium? Yes, he is. But Manchetti still has the inside line. Manchetti being squeezed. But he doesn't give an inch of space. He's on the inside now. Does he make the move stick? They're still side by side. A bit of door banging going on. Vital is in first. Kofi needs to defend for his life if he wants to keep that position. Oh, but look at the run Manchetti has on him there. Vital is, as Felipe is now in fifth again. Vital's gonna go across the line to win this race. Vital in second, Vital in first, Alex in second, Kofi still in third. Felipe eventually managing to hold on to P5, which dropped Boris back. But oh, there are penalties that leaves Boris in 6th, Mr. Man in 7th, and Iggy in 8th, followed by Scup in 9th. As we have to wait for Slim. Slim, if you're in chat, can you please maybe get out on track? Because waiting 2 minutes. No, okay. Well, congratulations to Vital, Alex and Kofi for the final podium of this day. I think this makes the teams immediately tied on the constructor standings, if I believe so. Okay, victory. Well done to NRC Vital Bruto fastest lap as well, plus a green race bonus. As this was a great first round. Well done to Harlex and Vital Bruto for winning the first races of this season. I think the next race is next week. I don't know where we'll go to. I shall have a look real quick. In the Discord. GPL. Calendar and grids. Yeah, next week we will go to Kyoto Yamagiwa, and this was the lobby. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all next week.